At the office last night, we tried to analyze the kind of impressions that we had in 2014 on social media alone, and it was over 1 billion impressions. So I told the head of the digital, please go back and check. And he sent me a mail this morning that sir, I don't want to exaggerate. Google Ultimate Search alone was over 600 and something million impressions across all media. Now, if you put that in perspective, in Nigeria, most PR agencies don't even know the language of social. They don't use the platforms. They don't understand the communities. PR is stuck in that era where you just think once you get your stories out in the newspapers, once you're on Channels News and NTA News, and you can go back to your clients with all the clippings, you've done a great job. PR globally moved beyond that many years ago. That misconception needs to change if advertising itself wants to do its job better, and if PR were to ever have a career, if PR were to ever have a future. Okay, now let's take this picture at surface value. Who can give me an idea of what you think is happening here? You don't know the story, you've probably not read the book, or you can't see it from the perspective of Seba as he has, but looking at this picture, what does it tell you? What do you think is happening? Racial oppression. Is there anybody else? Meanwhile, this was staged by the Martin Luther guys to create that impression. This guy, he was a teenager at the time, is an expert with dogs. In fact, the dog lost 2 teeth, and the dog was not attacking him. He was the one moving forward. They staged the photography, they staged the people standing. PR itself has not come out to establish itself as this is the value I bring to the table. We've not even told the stories. And I will talk about that I'm sure. So what can I do as a PR person to make my profession, my work more believable, so I can command more respect, so I can command more income? The biggest PR agency in Nigeria, okay, if you weigh them against the biggest advertising companies, the gap, the margin is wide. From billing to staff retention, everything. From the past 10, 20, 30 years, you will think of great organizations who have gone on to create all sorts of businesses around the entire marketing communications industry. In fact, the first PR agency in Nigeria, Quadrant, was by Insight, which is an advertising agency. Both practices actually should coexist and help each other.